Hello YouTube, and welcome back to the vlog. Setting expectation for oneself is a good thing and one inherent to enrolling in any course of study. If nothing else, you expect to pass the course and usually also to learn something. I've often said that I don't care about my grades as long as I pass. This is not to say that I don't want good grades or that I don't apply myself to the best of my ability. In fact, quite the opposite. All I mean to say is that if I do get bad grades, and I've gotten some pretty bad ones, including a failing grade on one assignment, that is not the end of the world. Nor is it something that I allow to affect me over much. You remember that last time around I said this. Still, I managed to hand in my second tutor-marked assignment well before the extended deadline, and I feel it went okay. Yeah, okay feels like the right assessment of it. It's certainly not my best works, neither from a wordsmithing perspective, nor from an academic perspective. It was, however, I think, good enough. Time will tell. It's up to my tutor now. Now, that statement was equal parts reality check and expectation management. I felt that while I'd answered the brief, I genuinely didn't feel I'd done all that well. I was hoping to get a score between 50 and 65 out of 100. So you can imagine my surprise when I tell you that I got the marked assignment back with a score of 90, which equates to an A, and with congratulatory notes from my tutor to boot. Assessment at the Open University happens in two forms. You've got your continuous assessment, which goes on throughout the year, encompassing all of the work that your tutor marks as well as any work which is automatically marked. This assessment, known as OCAS, that's short for Overall Continuous Assessment Score, must be over 40 points out of 100 for the student to pass the course. In addition, there's an examinable component, known as OES, or Overall Examinable Score, which is either an assignment, an exam, or a project, and this again must be over 40 points on the same scale for the student to pass. The grading system at the OU has the following grades, known in OU terminology as grading bands. The passing grades are A, B, C, and D, or pass 1, 2, 3, and 4, and these run from 85 to 100 points, 70 to 84 points, 55 to 69 points, and 40 to 54 points, respectively. There are also three failing grades, E, F, and G, or bare fail, fail, and bad fail, which run from 30 to 39 points, 15 to 29 points, and 0 to 14 points, respectively.
Whoppa! Var det så lurt, da? Nei. Skal vi gå videre?
Assuming that both your OCAS and your OES are above 4 points, your grade for the module will typically be the grading band in which the lower of these fall. For example, if your OES is 85 and your OCAS is 75, you'll get a B, or a pass 2. Now, this isn't true of all modules, and I believe there is some leeway even for those modules where that it is true for. Where the module guidance differs, you will find information about that on the module website. Throughout my studies, I've averaged strong C's. And while I would have loved to have gotten better grades, my first priority has been my family and my work. My studies have, to a larger or lesser extent, been a means to an end, that end being the degree. Now, if I'd been able to dedicate to my studies full time, I wouldn't have been all that surprised to show a strong B average with a few A's thrown into the mix. One thing that's become clear to me is that though I love learning, the pursuit of academic achievement is not something I think myself likely to continue. Though I expect to continue learning until the day I die, I'm looking forward to doing so on terms more of my own. And you may object and say that studying with the OU I am learning on my own terms. And I'll agree, there's some truth to that. You're still following a schedule set by someone else over a fairly long period of time. Keep in mind that most OU modules run from mid-October to early June. At any rate, there you have it. Very happy to have scored so well on my second TMA. What that also means is that I don't actually have to hand in any more work to pass the course. This is not to say that I won't, because I want a better grade than just a bare pass. But the pressure is off, and that feels really nice. As always, if you've got any questions, comments, or suggestions, please do leave them down in the comment section. Or if you'd like to send them to me privately, my email address is in the description. Please do subscribe, share, and like. Until the next time.